Nation, it's WXVU Sports Director David Szczepanski here at the Waffle Shop. Going to get some breakfast before the big game at 3:30 p.m. Villanova taking on Penn State. Great few hours we've had here in State College. It's time for a preview of today's game. Villanova coming off of a 24-17 victory against Colgate. Pat McQuaid broke a school record for yards in a debut for a quarterback with 299 against the Raiders. Connor Watkins previously had 298. Villanova able to get the job done against Colgate. Their defense had some missed tackles in that game. They struggled a little bit. Colgate coming off of a couple good games to begin the season. So that was a competitive game for Villanova. They were able to get across the finish line, still ranked within the top 15 in the FCS, ranked 11th in both of the major FCS polls. Talking about Penn State, this is a team that comes in 2-0, playing in their Week 3 game. This is really their last test run before they play Oregon coming up next week. 2-0 are the Nittany Lions, coming off of a win against FIU last week, also defeating Nevada in Week 1. Drew Aller, the quarterback for Penn State, had an awesome year last year for the Nittany Lions. Did struggle, though, in the first half, really, especially that first quarter in the game against FIU. And this was a game that was within 30 points in the fourth quarter, especially later on. And then Penn State was able to score some late touchdowns there to really pull away, secure the blowout. But Penn State did not get off to a good start. It was just 10-0 at halftime in that game against FIU last week at Beaver Stadium. In addition to Drew Aller, you have a really good running back core. Nicholas Singleton, Katron Allen having a really nice start to his year. So when you look at two of the biggest strengths of both of these teams for Villanova, it's the rushing attack with David Abbott, Isaiah Ragland, Jabril Mace, Isaiah Wright. And for Penn State, it's also really the rushing attack, Nicholas Singleton, as well as Katron Allen. Also, they have a really good wide receiver core. They were busy in the transfer portal, was Penn State, picking up guys like Traber Pena coming over from Syracuse. He had a really nice year last year and has so far performed really well here in Happy Valley. Defensively for Penn State, it's probably their biggest strength. And I know I keep saying a lot of strengths for the Nittany Lions, but this is a team that really doesn't have any weaknesses. They're ranked second in the country in FBS. They had a great defense last year, a top 10 defense once again. Their red zone defense has been elite so far. They've only allowed 11 points combined between Nevada and FIU. So this defense is really stacked. They have guys like Tony Rojas, Amari Jackson, who have really done great jobs for this team, but their defensive line is also really strong. So this Penn State team is really the full package. It's going to be a tough one for Villanova, but the Wildcats going to try to at least, hang tough in this game, make it competitive. It's what they did back here in 2021. Villanova looking to win this game against Penn State, but really just keep it close, keep it competitive, and I'm sure Nova Nation would be very happy with that. Seen a lot of Villanova fans in town as we get ready for the game. Villanova versus Penn State, 3:30 p.m. from Beaver Stadium. 3 p.m. will be the beginning of our WXVU coverage with the pregame show. Time to get some waffles here at the Waffle Shop. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Reporting from the Waffle Shop here in State College, I'm David Szczepanski. And as always, go Cats!